Luigi Mangione.
How do you know him? What school did you guys go to? How long did you know him for?
So I knew him. I came into the school in 8th grade. I knew him 8th grade throughout high school. But I obviously knew him. We were a small class, small school, only about 400 kids in the high school, maybe like 85 to 100 in my class. So everybody knew everyone, really.
So what were your interactions like? How well did you know him? How many times would you speak to him? What do you remember?
I would say I spoke to him pretty frequently. He was like a leader in our class, so I'm not quite sure the exact clubs because it's a while back, but he was like a leader of clubs. He was in many clubs. He was also like a soccer player as well. He played baseball, I believe, in middle school, but I think he stopped after that. But everyone just knew him as like a quiet, reserved, nice kid, and he was obviously really intelligent, and everybody can tell that by his resume, of course. Yeah.
So he's a valedictorian.
Yeah.
And had a speech at your...
Yeah, so he spoke at our graduation. Every year they have like somebody who's, exceeds academically and in and out of the classroom, and they have them speak in front of our high school. And it's weird saying it, but yeah, he was that person that we chose to speak, so yeah.
Okay, so you've been following this case pretty closely. When you saw the photo with him wearing his mask, what were your thoughts?
My first thoughts, well, I've had like a history just following like high profile cases. It was just interesting to me personally. When I saw the photo, like I thought it was like a 35-year-old guy. It was like he's a good looking dude, like sharp jawline kind of thing. But I had no hindrance that it was him. I mean, in the back of my mind, I was like, I feel like that face is familiar, but it was like subconsciously, not really like on the forefront.
So when did you find out, and what's your reaction to it?
So when I found out, I had like 25, 30 text messages from all different people from I'm from Baltimore, obviously, where we went to school together, and everybody that I know from Baltimore is reaching out to me like, did you know this guy? Did you go to school with him? He graduated in the same class as you. And of course I, replied to all of them after a while and said, yeah. So my initial reactions were just shock, surprise, and I just would never expect someone who went to our school to, be involved in this. So it was just shock, really. I'm still shocked.
That totally makes sense to me. I truly believe that it was an unexpected reaction to see Luigi Mangione act this way against the CEO of an healthcare company. I think people that knew him in the past knew him completely differently, and they were very shocked that he would do something like this. He was probably a very nice guy in school, and something went wrong at some point.
What year did you graduate?
2016.
Okay, from 2016 until now, have you spoken to him at all, or seen anything on Facebook? Are you friends with him on Facebook? Or?
I followed him on Instagram. I think we went back and forth here and there, just touching base with each other. I hadn't spoke to him in maybe 4 years prior to this, though. Recently, when we went right out of high school, we would check up on each other here and there. But I do know that a lot of people that I went to high school with that were a little bit closer to him said they lost contact with him about a year and a half ago. So.
Is there anything else you'd like to add?
No, just praying for the family, of course, and Gilman community, my high school, and just Stanford and Penn community as well. I pray for them. I hope this doesn't have a negative perception on them.
Yeah, that was very, very interesting to hear. It was a good interview. I think the interviewer did a great job. She asked the right question to the former classmate of Luigi Mangione, Corey Way. I think it's very sad to see people taking matters into their own hand to find the justice. Luigi Mangione was probably very unhappy with how the healthcare system was working, and he decided to target the US CEO, Ryan Thompson of United Healthcare, to somehow take vengeance, to somehow try and make a point, probably to try and make the system better, to try and make people realize that we have to improve something, otherwise nothing would get changed. This is probably the worst healthcare system in most developed countries in the world. Unfortunately, in the United States, it still blows my mind that people can get denied claims, medical claims, even if they pay for it. These insurance companies are insane, making money on the back of sick people that need healthcare. It's very sad to see, that almost a third of medical claims are denied and people don't get the healthcare that they deserve in the United States. So let's look at some of the comments. Entry requirement to that high school, GPA plus national line. Yeah, very nice. My loved one was disappeared by negligent doctors in Thompson the same day this happened. It's the worst pain I've felt. Yeah, it's sad to see, but nobody is perfect, unfortunately. Even doctors can make mistakes sometimes. My girlfriend had back surgery. She has pin and screws in her neck and lower back. From her words, her pain is excruciating and gets worse. Okay. It couldn't be active anymore. It used after the surgery, living with my girlfriend, seeing her constant pain. Okay. People are not happy with the healthcare system as it is. It's very sad to hear. The word healthcare and shareholder should not be in the same sentence. I should agree that we need some kind of public healthcare that is available and free to everybody and not privatize everything. That's a bad way to look at the healthcare. In my opinion, healthcare should not make any profit. It shouldn't be the case that people can get denied healthcare and the company make millions and millions from them. It's very sad to see. If healthcare isn't free, it should at least be extremely affordable for everyone. Yeah, I agree, especially in this developed country that is the United States and probably the richest country in the world. Very sad to see that people do not have access to healthcare still. Luigi speaks the truth. Being educated and well is what the people fear. Okay. Throughout history, the price change. The price for change has always been blood. Yeah, it's sad to see that we have to resort to violence for the problem to appear into the media and people trying to find some solution. Maybe the system will change in the next future. Hopefully, we will see some positive changes that will allow people with lower means to still be able to receive the healthcare that they need to stay fit and healthy. I hope you enjoyed the video with me today, guys. Thanks for watching and staying with me to the end. Let me know what you think about this issue in the comment section below. Right there to watch the next video, and I will see you there. Bye bye for now.